Frankly speaking, this week could be huge for Shiba Inu. It could be huge for the market. It's all a question of, do we see similar trends to what we saw last week? Do we see a similar trend to the negative thing that we got, or do we see a similar trend to the positive momentum that we had to really close out the week and trigger this nice rally throughout the weekend? So first and foremost, when we look at what Shiba Inu is doing, we are actually showing some great support around this 4024 range. Again, sitting right on top of that 20, that 50-day moving average. It's kind of holding support at the time of filming this video. Hopefully this continues to be the trend. Really, we need that push. We need that push to break this lighter trend here. We need to break into this break box and try to really smash through the top of this, and that would open up the door to some of these bigger momentum moves in terms of Shib. That's very exciting, okay? Really what this is going to depend on is, does BTC have it in the tank to continue rallying forward? Now, remember, BTC has been heavily influenced by several different things, right? Institutional money, by retail. And we had two strange trends last week. We had one where we had the largest outflow day ever in terms of spot Bitcoin ETFs. We've never seen that before. Unfortunately, the market had to absorb that. And on that Thursday, it was just another kind of not great day, right? We had a drop, but we climbed a little bit. Retail gained a little momentum. And then really the big thing that made the market shoot up and made BTC shoot up on Friday was that Grayscale had their first ever inflow that we've seen during the approval of spot Bitcoin ETF products. So that's a big deal. An entity that normally dumps on your head every day, adding to their bag, that's something that you cannot sleep on. So the question is are we going to get more of the same of that today? Are we going to get more Grayscale inflows? I want to show you guys something. So this is the BTC futures chart, and you guys can see that there's a little bit of a CME gap here, okay? It's not much. We've already closed this, so it's not something we have to come back down and retest. But the last time that institutional money basically saw BTC was at 62.6, and the price is at 64. So what we're looking at now is many of those entities, if depending on how much is going to be added, right, they have to close the gap. They have to add to their bag in order to have enough collateral for their share prices, which should be increasing with the price of BTC, right? And if BTC is starting to climb in general, showing more demand for these products from institutional investors, then we could essentially get this ball rolling again. Now, one thing I haven't looked at is short interest. I haven't looked at, what kind of short leverage positions could be liquidated on the way up. But if this push continues to happen, and if this new trend is the trend that we're going to see moving forward, where they're done dumping and instead they're adding, things are going to get pretty wild in the market. We're likely going to see, BTC try to really smash up and test this trend line, probably somewhere around in here, somewhere around the 70K range. Shiba Inu would likely make some big steps forward. Again, that's where things start to get kind of interesting up in these ranges. But this could be one of those weeks where the market basically takes a big turning point, this really big push towards the explosion of alt season, where Shiba Inu tends to perform its best, where alts in general tend to perform their best. And it's right on our doorstep. People are about to be rewarded for their patience. And all I have to say is just enjoy the ride. So appreciate you guys as always. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what we're going to see this week. Are we going to see more dumping? Are we going to see more adding? But I appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.